The following is a Sunny 99.5 WSTX station editorial.
This is Holland Redfield. The 5th Constitutional Convention certainly did not start out with a roar. They were unfortunately plagued with 4 months with contentious lawsuits, as well as being starved for cash to meet their most basic needs. It would be an understatement to say that we are unhappy with the issue of funding. The old adage says that you need to put your money where your mouth is. Certainly applies in this case. We have literally turned the delegates to the 5th Constitutional Convention into beggars. How sad. Clearly, public policy begs that both the executive and legislative branches of government follow through with their commitment to support the Constitution that can cut the mustard here with the people of the Virgin Islands and ultimately in Washington, D.C. When we look at the 5th Constitutional Convention in its totality, and the potential for massive change in our methodology of governance here in the Virgin Islands, one can only surmise the Constitution is getting close to the holy grail of business as usual, and it is moving towards accountability in government, perhaps even touching upon the very methodology of how elected leaders are chosen, as well as how they can be removed from public office. We certainly do not want to pass judgment. This may just be why the executive and legislative branches of government are withholding sorely needed resources to prevent the delegates from successfully completing this mission. We move on to the issue of civility and decorum that is essential to the convention ultimately to succeed. Under parliamentary procedure, the chairman of the convention has the responsibility to maintain decorum. We understand that writing a constitution is a contentious process. But when civility breaks down and one disrupts the convention by attacking another, it leads the process into chaos. And no delegate is that important. It must be the will of the majority that prevails. It is the responsibility of the delegates to support the chairman of the delegation to maintain this decorum. A simple resolution that any disruption by a delegate to the convention will not be tolerated and would send a clear message to the chairman that he has a collective support of the delegation to take whatever action to bring order back to the proceedings. We call on the members of the Constitutional Convention to flex their muscles, not to allow the convention to be controlled by the wishes of a few, and for the delegates to keep the heat turned up on our elected leaders to cough up the money to enable the convention to conclude its mandated business. If you look at the responsibilities of drafting a constitution, it goes far beyond any elected leader, whether they are in the legislative or executive branches of government. It will be here long after they are gone, just as the U.S. Constitution has outlived its framers by almost 210 years. Godspeed to the delegates in your mission, and may God bless the Virgin Islands.
Sunny 99.5 and WSTX welcome your opinions. Please email your comments to our editorial department. Our email address is editorial@viradio.com. Sunny 99.5 and WSTX reserve the right to air your views. Please include your name and other contact information.